is Lady Big Welcome back to another episode of I can't speak. I'm so excited. Hi guys. Welcome back to another episode of Wizard101 Let's Play episode 2 it should be. Last episode we completed Unicorn Way's main story, and now we are hopefully going to Ravenwood, a very, very beautiful place inside of the game, and maybe even Triton Avenue. We'll see what we can do in today's video. And don't forget, if you guys do enjoy this series, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to see more content by me. But I think without further ado, I think we all know what we must do, which is click that play button right here at the bottom and get started. Alright, let's see what we need to do. Alright, so we reached here, and yep, that's right, we need to go to Ravenwood. So let's go and see. Our mount is sadly done, but luckily the location isn't that far off, and we can do everything we need to do within the area that we're in. So we already have our quest, which is go talk to him in Ravenwood. So let's go there actually and see what we can do. We're gonna leave through this door here. Don't want to leave through the other door. That's gonna be for later in the series if we get there. I'll show you guys that soon. Alright, I'm gonna let everything load up real quick. There's a lot of players online. Alright, let's go to the left here. And hopefully, oh, the game's lagging a bit. There's so many players online. As you can see, Ravenwood is right here, right outside Merle Ambrose's office, across the street from the shopping district, and a little bit part ways from Unicorn Way. The little arrow here at the bottom tells you where to go and whatnot. But yeah, Ravenwood is right here, where if you guys can see that big tree in the background, it'll be super important later. That's Bartleby. Very, very important in the story. Let's see what they got to say. Here we are, all the teachers, and give you guys like a little insight. This is actually a student. I mean, they were all students at one point, but that is actually still a student. The real teacher is in Wizard City, but we'll be finding out where he actually is soon. On my main account, I am at the actual teacher right now, but we'll find out soon. And this is the tree of Wizard City. That's Bartleby. Mr. Lincoln is just a register for everybody here. You can also find him in Golem Tower, which is upwards from Ravenwood. I'll show you guys that in a bit. But we have all the trees of the schools and the schools in this area. And let me say, the way that they updated these graphics, fantastic. But without further ado, we need to get started. We need to do this.
Ah, you must be the new student I've heard so much about. You made quite a name for yourself on Unicorn Way. I'm Mr. Lincoln, and I just have some quick paperwork to get you enrolled. Signature here, initials there, and a lock of hair here. Are you allergic to unicorns or eyes of newt? Good. That takes care of that. To complete your enrollment, come meet your professors.
Welcome. I am the professor of the ice school, where we teach thaumaturges to endure like permafrost, withstanding all attacks.
While in the Storm School, we instruct young diviners to strike hard, fast as lightning, defeat the enemy before they know what hit them.
We pyromancers of the Fire School prefer to carefully fan the flames. Utilizing damage over time spells, we slow burn our enemies to cinders. Commanding the elements is indeed impressive, but Theurgus of the Life School seek harmony with nature, which gives us the power to heal others.
Sorcerers also seek harmony, symmetry in all things. Balance is a unique magic from Crocotopia, which supports and enhances the other schools.
Oh, and he's also a student. He's from Marleybone, the third world in the game. The real teacher is in Crocotopia, the second world of the game, but he and the other student helps you out so much. I like them both, and I do like the actual teachers as well. But these two, the undead one and the balanced one, teach you a lot as well.
Fireballs and flowers. Fresh magic that. All wizards summon monsters to fight for us, but only the best conjurers dare study the ways of men.
I'm gonna real quick higher up the volume for dialogue, as I know some people can't really hear them that well, so I'm gonna higher that.
And I'm Malone, not, exactly a professor. We haven't had a real deaf professor since the last one turned evil and destroyed the school, so, But I can get you started at being a necromancer.
Our death spells drain health from enemies, damaging them, and healing ourselves at the same time.
So, you're enrolling in the Storm School.
This is our
Cracking good
teacher.
decision making. That will serve you well. I'll take you to our classroom.
So now that we've met all the teachers, we're going to be teleported to the Storm School. It used to be you going into every single school and whatever, but here is the Storm Classroom. Let's go take a seat real quick. Oh, wait, we can't. Every single school has their teacher, their chalkboards, their elements, its theme, and whatnot. Very, very beautiful. Their own little altar on the side to practice spells, and an audiograph, it seems. That's new. They have their little potions in the back and whatever. Very, very nifty. Very, very nice. If we leave, I'll show you guys every other school in case you guys are doing other schools. Honestly, there is not a more powerful, more weak, whatever. Every school is the exact same, just with their own different balances and different types of skills. It honestly depends on your play style. I have personally played all schools, and I enjoy every single one of them. I have no issue playing any school. It just depends on what you're going for. The reason why I chose Storm was not only because it won the poll, but also because I was kind of excited because you get to do a lot of powerful attacks straight on. If you guys saw last episode, you saw that we one-hit kill every enemy, even the boss. A little bit of spoilers, but you should go watch that. But without further ado, we should go talk to Halston Balestorm, our teacher.
Welcome to the School of Storm, young wizard. I, Halston Balestrom, am proud to act as your guide and trainer of new spells. Check back regularly to see what I have for you, and as your level of tempestuous tenacity increases, I'll summon you to learn special spells. There's but one spell for you to learn now, Lightning Bats. Train the spell, then report back to Registrar Lincoln.
You're already learning multi-pip spells? Oh, splendid! At the beginning of each round of combat, you gain a pip. You use these, like mana, to power spells. Some spells, like this one, take more than one pip to cast. To use it, pass a turn, or cast a 0 pip spell to build up your pip supply.
Alright, so we are now being able to give in spells by him. So he is the teacher that gives us every single storm spell for free since we are part of the storm school. If we wish to get any other card from any other school, it's going to require training points. And you get training points by leveling up, doing certain things, quests, just anything in general. They're not the easiest to get, I will say. There are a limited number that you can get. I kind of have an idea of the other school I want to go with. I'm going to be doing multiple schools though, so the training points are going to be very, very helpful. But because we are level 5 or higher, we'll be able to get Lightning Bats as our next spell. So let's go and train for Lightning Bats. And nope, we've been trained for it, and we got it. That's simple. So our next spell will be the Thermic Shield, which looks very, very useful, especially later game. And then Storm Shark, and so on. A lot of people have very debatable on the AoEs, like this one. It basically makes a barrier around your entire battlefield, but I'll explain those whenever we get there. The last card we're going to be getting from him that it will actually show us is Stormzilla. The rest of them will have to level up, and he'll give him, just like all the other teachers give it to us as we go on through the story until we unlock the next school, which is a spoiler. I'm not going to say until we get there. So yeah, so these are all the spells that we can unlock right now, and then later on throughout the game he'll give us more and more and more that we just can't see right now. Wow, man, they really did change this place up. So before we leave, let's open up our deck, which I pushed P for, and we already had Lightning Strike here, and we had the Thunder Snake, but now added into our deck is the Lightning Back. You see we have the starter deck. We can always get another deck later on, and then we have these as part of our wand, which is basically the starter spells for every other school, like Fire, Myth, Undead, or Death, Storm, Balance, Life, and Ice. I mean, it even tells you what kind of spells you have from those. Astral spells you find in Celeste, which is after Dragonspire. Spell writing, you can, upgrade them and whatever. But I'm going to keep it on this page and trading cards as it's the easiest way, and that's how it was originally. Just for now, I'll get into this a little bit later. Alright, let's go exit, and let's see what else we can do. I'm going to be showing you guys the other schools, and the trees of magic. Before we go talk to Mr. Lincoln. So this is Terrence, or Torrance. He is the Storm Tree, and if you talk to him, he can give you trading treasure cards for certain ingredients which you can use to help you get things earlier in the game. Warning though, if you do happen to get a later game card, it will take a couple of pips and will be a bit harder to use, as you may fizzle, as your character may not be ready, as you haven't trained for it already. So just a little bit of a warning before you do anything. And the higher up it is and better, the more it costs and the more ingredients and rare it is. Some of these do require treasure cards, so be warnful of that. As you can see, he even has his own little effects, just like every other tree. This is the Storm School. And every school has their own little tower here, basically the teacher's office. I'm only going to go into the Storm one, as every other school is the exact same, except for the Death one, as it is. I'm going to show you guys in a minute why. But yeah, it's basically just looks like a big battleground. I'll explain that later in the story. I think you fight all the teachers at one point, but I could be completely wrong. So let's go check the other schools real quick. Due to We Are Storm, I don't have to go back here into the center, as it's, you know, just every other school icon and Bartleby, the grandfather tree. So let's go this way, and let's continue on to the next school, which is the Ice School, where we meet Kelvin. Because if you've been in chemistry class, you know about Kelvin temperatures and whatnot. He does the same thing as every other tree. Same thing, treasure card, you get some things and whatever. Super, super useful. Has his own effect around him. Let's go inside of the Ice School for all of you Ice School users. Here you guys go with Linda Grayrose. Snow everywhere, very, very cold. Icicles off the ceiling, and she can give you the cards. Now, the reason why it says I can get this one is because we have one training point. If I was at low level 42, it would cost one training point to get this one, but I would have to get the card above it in order to get that very one. I don't know about the Ice School just now for me personally. I might be doing another school. Might get to it and show you guys why in like a bit. It's just my playstyle and why I like it. Same thing on the interior as the other school. Now let's go to Bernie, the Burning Tree, part of the Fire School for all your Fire School users. Same thing as the other trees. Trading with them, craft, make some new spells that you can get early on. And if we go into the School of Fire, we will see the Fire Teacher, Dahlia Falomela, and very, very hot, as you can tell. Pyromancer's Extreme. Same thing as always. Again, same thing as before. Very, very useful. And it doesn't seem to have the little radio bugs, but it seems like they all have their own little special thing. Alright, let's leave and go into the next school. The next school is the Death School. And if you guys remember what he said earlier, the old professor of the undead tore away the school and it made it drop way, way below, which is actually, if we open up our map and zoom out, is actually called Nightside. Which there's a little dungeon there too. It's called Nightside. So he has taken over. It was actually Malistaire who used to be the professor, and you guys can even tell that the tower that used to be here is gone too. So he takes over for now and just stands there and gives you up to 16 until you find where the school went, which you will find soon. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm going to get there through the Let's Play, as everybody has to know where it is anyways. But for right now, because it is the Halloween event, they have the Halloween Tower Dungeon, which you can do at any time. I currently don't have it available to me as I just started Ravenwood, but once I think we complete this Ravenwood main quest, we'll be able to unlock that dungeon, which I'll do in a later episode, as it is kind of difficult. Now into the School of Myth, for all of you Myth users. Let's go into the School of Myth. I like Myth a lot. It's very, very useful, very, very creative, and all over the place. We have Cyrus Drake, the brother of Malistaire Drake. Gives you, again, everything you need. Myth is basically mythological creatures, such as, like you saw earlier, blood bats, can't speak, Cyclops, Minotaurs, you know, all those things. He is not a teacher. This is for the monstrology, which I'll get into later whenever he's available. Right now, he's not, as he's working his way in right now. But you basically unlock stuff. Then we have Ivan, the myth tree, as you can tell from the Cyclops one compared to the other trees. Then we have the School of Life, which is the school for all you life users. I really like the School of Life. As a cleric in a lot of other games, it's very, very nice to have one in this game. But you are able to attack and do damage. We have here Melinda Wu, who's actually from Mushu, which is the 4th world in the game. We'll be going there soon, hopefully. Alright, let's leave real quick and let's go find, last but not least, the one school we haven't checked yet, which is School of Balance. Same thing as Marlon, the undead teacher. This guy from Marleywood, Marleybone, Jesus Christ. Arthur Westerfield, which is the same thing, but gives you one extra spell until you get to Cryptopia, and it's all of these. I personally will not be spending my training points at the moment, as I still need to make a fair decision on what I should do. And in case you guys want a little cool backstory, you can notice that the Death School has been scratched by Malistaire a little bit there. Very, very sad. It's super sad what happened to it, but we will be fixing it throughout the story. Let's go talk to
You've
Lincoln.
met your professor. Great! You can train spells in your school for free, but to learn other school spells, you must spend training points. Here, I'll give you one now. Use it to start training a secondary school. And if you change your mind later, see me to buy back training points. Anyway, now that you're enrolled, you get your own dorm room to store items and decorate however you want. This is the boys' dorm here, and this is the girls' dorm. You can also use the Go Home button to reach your dorm room from anywhere. Once you get settled in, report to the headmaster.
Alright, so the dorms are really, really cool too. I've always played as a male character. It's literally the exact same as the girls. No difference whatsoever. You are able to buy bigger dorms and bigger houses. Like if I go here and go to housing, you can buy, I mean, big plots and stuff. Really, really nice. But everybody starts out with a room that looks something like this. A little room, just like the tower. You have your own bank. You can store stuff. A little desk to study. You get cool items as you go. A little garden and whatnot. Yeah, it's not that much for a starter. I will be doing gardening in a later episode, explaining all of that throughout the Let's Play. But for now, I think we need to focus on getting to our next location. Yeah, I really would like to continue Ravenwood, but sadly we aren't able to do anything right now. And I don't really want to use a training point at the moment, as there's really no need to. Personally, you guys can do whatever you guys want to do. But I'm just going to stick with what I got. I might do death, as that's what my main character has. I might be a bit more familiar with it, with the cards it gives me. But for now, let's go back into the comments and talk to Merle Ambrose. Alright. Let's go back this way. And if you guys saw from the Halloween update, that's only here for a limited amount of time. Every year, Jack Hollow has quests for you to do. Picking up pumpkins from around, collecting the ghost and whatnot. Super, super fun. Back to Barbershop. Back into the headmaster's house real quick. Here we are, Merle Ambrose's office. Let's go see what he has for us to do.
You're officially enrolled now? Then let me formally welcome you with this new healing spell. Let me also introduce you to our resident advisor, Abby K. Doodle. She can tell you all about our many electives when you have time. But on to more serious matters. It seems the troubles in Unicorn Way were but the tip of an evil iceberg. While you were gone, chaos erupted all over the city. Undead run amok in the streets, and our former allies have turned against us. Malastare must be behind this. Your victory on Unicorn Way makes you the perfect person to deal with this crisis. I foresaw you might save Wizard City. Now's your chance. Go to Old Town and talk to Sergeant Muldoon immediately. We must set things right and discover Malastare's goal in all this. Good luck.
One last word before you embark on your quest. I've tried to answer most of the questions you'd have, but there is much more to tell you. If you haven't looked into your spellbook yet, click on the book in the bottom right of your screen. Click on the question mark tab. Many of the questions you might have are answered in the help pages. Oh, good luck, young wizard.
Okay, and hey look, Diego messaged us.
Come to me. I'm just outside the duel arena on Unicorn Way.
So, not only have we unlocked the advisor, which is completely new to the game. This is the first time I've ever seen Abby K. Doodle, but I'm guessing she's an advisor for us. We've unlocked Old Town. Well, not really unlocked, but we're not able to go there and do stuff. We've also unlocked the arena. Personally, I'm going to go talk to her, see what she has to say for us.
You look new. Are you new here? Have you met all the professors? Have you picked a school? Oh, have you tried electives? You've gotta try electives. They're a great break from dueling, and you can get all sorts of great things from them. Oh, you just have to let me show you around Wizard City and all the amazing things you can do here.
I'm going to decline that for now, as I kind of know what to do, but I'll be getting back to that off camera, and I'll give just a recap of what it is. But for all of you new players, if you do want to go ahead and talk to her, just go ahead and do it. I bet it's a great help. I personally already know what we should be doing. So we're going to be heading to Unicorn Way again, actually, as I would like to talk to Diego and show you guys a little bit of the duel arena. As it's basically the PvP in this game, where you can battle other players and get points and get cool rewards by battling over and over again. And it's a really fun way to grind while having a new experience every time. It isn't like the same enemy or whatever. No, it's something new completely. So let's go check it out. But if you guys noticed back in Unicorn Way in the beginning, there was these shops and whatever. Well, remember last episode where I said if we look over here is the arena. Well, now that we've unlocked it, we can now see what it's all about. So I just wanted to show you guys this. I'm not gonna click on him just yet, as this might take an entire episode just to go over everything and do an actual PvP thing. I'll make that a separate episode. This guy also gives you rewards and stuff that you can get. Oh, this is from Pirate 101. That's a cool little cameo there. He's the one that gives you decorations and whatnot. But if we go over here real quick, this guy, he's the one that gives you the stuff that I personally like, which is the armor pieces. And one thing that I like is the mounts. You can get a Wyvern, a freaking Kieran, or a Charger, and the Juggernauts, which are really nice, or a Courser and a Scrimmager. Those are all really good, and Dex too, which are actually really good for PvP. May I say? All right, so we check this out. I'll make an entire episode based on this, and we'll do some PvP once we are a bit higher level up. That will take an entire episode, about 10 to 15 minutes. But I already said earlier today's video, really want to get Shrine Avenue and try and complete the main story quest, as I would like to get some things done. Actually, you know what? Our quest right now, yep, is exactly that with the little stars. I mentioned last episode, if you see stars on your quest, that means they are main quest over the Rainbow Bridge, which is explained by the rainbow. Very small, minute detail, but always very important. Let's go through the water real quick. This game also has fishing, which is really, really fun, actually. As every fish has their own elements and whatnot. Into the shopping district. The shopping district is really, really cool. I enjoy it a lot. There's many, many shops for beginners, and the more worlds you go into, the better the shopping districts, honestly. You can get really good early game stuff that can get you to like the third world and whatever. Really, really nice. I especially like Elix Edge. Very peaceful view, and that little curve right there explains itself. If you are an ice school member, this area will become very important to you at one point in the game. We can get decks and whatever. You know what? Let's see how much money we got. We have 106 gold. That's not quite enough for what I want to do just yet, so I'm going to be grinding up those off camera a little bit, maybe. Maybe on camera as we're just playing along. But the stuff that we have now should be a-okay for beginning of game, as it is only Wizard City and not Krakatopia or Marleybone, or what I said, Marleywood. So let's head straight to Old Town, and this shopping district actually has, I think it's 2 areas. Yeah, it's Colossal Boulevard, which is a members area, and it's currently locked at the moment, which he invites you to, and the Old Town, which has opened up for us since we completed Unicorn Way. So like I said earlier, let's go into Old Town. In Old Town, one of the big areas of Wizard City, is an area where you can go to the Bazaar, a famous, very, very famous, as you guys can tell, I'm about to lag here, shopping place, where if I go inside, you can see a bunch of places. I'm not going to go in there now. We have the Grizzleheim, Baldur Gold Paws. We have the 2 crafters and vendors right here, and I mean, so many things. We even have the Doctor Who mansion up right now. We can't do it just yet, as again, we are just starting, and places are locked as we speak, but in Old Town, you can go to 3 areas, which is Cyclops Lane, Triton Avenue, and Firecat Alley, which is all the way down there. For what I'm aware of from the recent updates, oh, and I'm sorry, and the sewers, if I'm correct, which I think I'd be like level 10 for, in one of the new areas, actually. And a little bit of Grizzleheim, but I'll make that its own episode, not now. We'll unlock that world later. Super fun world, very, very beautiful. For all you old players, you guys know that Triton Avenue was the only free-to-play area. I don't know if that has changed over the years. If so, and they made it to where all 3 are free-to-play, that would be amazing. But for what I know, I think it's just Triton Avenue. And honestly, that is a good enough area to start off with. I already explained last episode that I'll only be doing non-member stuff until we need the membership. That way, you guys are aware of what is required and what is not. So let's go talk to Sergeant Molden real quick.
Beware! Beyond these gates, the city's gone mad. Wait, you're the hero of Unicorn Way. The headmaster sent you to help? Thank goodness.
We've got undead all over the place. Every cursed spirit and vile ghost we sealed away has broken free and attacked the city. Nowhere is safe. Now what? Oh, well, it's a pet. They're kind of like a wizard's familiar. They help out in all sorts of ways, from discovery to dueling.
But it shouldn't be in that tower. That's the caretaker's tower. Nobody's been in there since old Judd, the keeper of the cemetery, passed. Oh, right. Undead. Wizard, go with the pet. Work together and find out what's happening in that tower.
So this is a completely new quest. They usually give you a pet whenever you unlock pet, I think it's Pet Avenue or something like that. Which I'll make an episode on it also as well, because there's so much to do there. Pets in this game are actually really, really useful. They help you in battle, and they even give you treats and whatnot. And the more you level them up, the more helpful they become. But let's go see what this guy
You
needs.
now have a pet egg in your inventory. Once
what's
it
up?
hatches, you can equip the pet just as you would a wand and bring it into the tower.
Alright, awesome. Seems like his name is Cattersquall. Let's equip it, yeah. Oh, shoot. That's awesome. It wasn't the pet that we saw there. I guess it's just warning us. Well, this is Slim Jasper, I guess. It is a lightning cat. Let's go check up what it is. Slim Jasper. Wow, that's awesome. Let's go check him out real quick. Complete baby just got him. Lightning or Storm School. Wow, that is awesome. All right, I guess we got our very first pet. Let's see what Lincoln has to say.
You've just received an egg. Once
Oh,
it hatches,
yeah,
you can
we have to
equip
equip it.
just
What
as
does
you.
Malphite
You
say?
have just discovered badges are. Some
Oh,
badges will need you to
yeah,
defeat a
badges
certain
are like
number of
achievements.
foes.
Congratulations! If not every
The
title
badges,
is
yeah.
as easy to
You
gain
know what?
as
Let's
the
go
one you
equip
have
our
gotten.
first badge, actually.
Good luck in the tougher
I
challenges.
think we can do our crafting map quest, spell deck, with the characters. Here it is. Diviner, that's just what we got. Badges, here we go. We got, one packaging badge. New pet owner, yep. They're basically the achievements of the game, which is here. You get one for every world you unlock. These are like miscellaneous, Wizard City, the entire game, stuff, whatever. You unlock more as you go throughout the world. They all have their own little achievements and whatnot. Let's go back to the, we need to go into the city. Kind of scared. This used to never be open for anybody, but I guess now it is. So let's go inside and see what's up.
No, I lost. I can't believe I.
Penny Dreadful?
You other wizard, hurry! You have to help.
You shouldn't have come to this tower. No, shouldn't have done that. Gonna interfere with things don't concern you. Like my plan to turn all pets into zombie pets, you'll see you will. When it comes to pets, sometimes undead is better.
If you have a pet equipped, it can help you in battle.
This is true. So this is basically the pet training tutorial. And Penny Dreadful, she is so useful later. She gives you so many good things, and I think even a pet. You'll find her in the Firecat Alley and Cyclops Lane little intersection area. I'll explain that later. But I guess we met a really important character early on now, which is really, really nice. Alright, let's go fight old Judd real quick, because he's trying to make all the pets bad. 150 health. This should not take him out entirely, but let's see what we can do. I would like to also use my own pet, see what he can do, or she can do, I have no idea. I'm gonna just use my own pet. So we don't have any pet icons. There's usually a little pet icon there. But let's use our lightning bat, our brand new spell, and see what we can do with it. Now he's also a storm user, so it might not do as much damage as I'm planning on it. See, because we resist it, so it doesn't do as much. Hopefully this can kill him. If not, that's a-okay. Turns out, immediately dead.
Well, I know when I'm whooped, but I threw the key to my pet kennel into the kennel itself, I did. You can't get through those bars, no how.
What? That's terrible. We have to get into that kennel. But how? Huh? Oh, I'm Penny Dreadful. I'm new here. When I saw this zombie guy stealing the pets, I tried to stop him and I guess I need more practice. You were great though. But I don't suppose you have any shrinking spells to help us slip through those bars? Oh! What about your pet? It's pretty small. Can you command it to go into the next room and get the key?
You are now commanding your pet, allowing you
what?
to get to places and see things wizards can't. Use this ability to enter the next room.
So we have the ability in this game to access our pet and anywhere we want, help us find secrets and whatnot. One of the examples is exactly this. I think there's one later on in the game. where we go into the haunted cave. But for now, we're gonna use it for this example and hopefully free our pets. There's so many pets in there. Oh my god, that's sad. But we need to go save these pets. And hopefully our pet can move just a little bit faster. It's kind of slow hopping up and down, but I think it's super excited. Alright, here.
Now that your pet has retrieved the key, you can unlock and enter the next room.
Great! Now let's go save all those poor pets.
Perfect. And just like we saw earlier, the pets are right there. So let's go.
Ah, these cells have combination locks and only old Judd would know the code. I mean, maybe the captive pet saw him put in the correct combo, but I don't speak pet. Do you? I'm seriously asking. Maybe we can guess the combo. Let's see. 00001. Nope, not it. 00002. Not it. Forget it. This is ridiculous. Our only sensible option is to find some way to talk to these captive pets and get the combo.
Alright, so we're back as our pet. Let's go talk to the pets in here and maybe, I don't know, just maybe they'll give us the
Yep,
code.
I saw that smelly guy put in the combo lots of times. It's 000003.
Alright, there we go. Let's go use the lock then. Perfect. Now all these pets are locked. And by the way, surprisingly, all these pets you see on screen are actually pets in the game. Super, super cool. Let's go back talk to Penny real quick, see what she has to say.
Don't worry, I'll make sure the pets get back to the pet pavilion
Pet
in one
pavilion.
piece. Check it out sometime to learn all about pet training. After they're safe, I'll go to the headmaster's office and complete my enrollment. Come find me when you get a chance. For right now, though, go tell the guard outside what's happened here.
That is awesome. Alright, let's go back to Sergeant Muldoon and tell him what's been happening in the caretaker's tower. It's kind of sad what's happened to it, but we fixed everything and hopefully it'll be taken care of later on. Alright, let's go talk to Sergeant Muldoon real quick up here in this area. After we do this, we should unlock, I think, Pet Pavilion, which is where you get to play with your pets and train them, or something else.
You saved the pets and a young student? Not bad. But our work is just beginning and I need all the help I can get.
Speaking of which, your pet has gained enough experience, XP, from this quest to level up. As pets level up, they can learn new talents. With this talent, you can command your pet to attack. Select your pet's power card before you choose your wizard's action for the turn. This talent costs a bit of your pet's happiness each time you use it. You can increase your pet's happiness by feeding it pet snacks.
I've got alarming reports from Cyclops Lane and Triton Avenue, and I haven't heard anything out of Firecat Alley. So, where do you want to start?
There we go. We have fit up and leveled up to team. That was extremely fast. Super pass and storm assist. So we got a card. So it uses it itself, it seems. That's awesome. Alright, talk to him one bit. We got a couple of snacks. We can use Crystal Bites and Triceratops.
You've just received a
and then
pet
those
snack.
are the pet
You
snacks.
can feed pet
Okay,
snacks to your
awesome.
pet after it
So
completes
I'm
a
gonna
training
click,
game.
obviously. If you guys want to know which one it is, it's in the name. This is for Cyclops Lane. That's for Firecat Alley. Let's do Triton Avenue.
Triton Avenue's being overrun by the undead. I don't have any guards left to try and deal with it either. You're not the first student to offer help. 2 wizards named Griffinbane went in a little while ago, and there was another named Grimwater. But none of them have come out, and I've gotten no word. Can you help me try to find them? Good luck, and above all, be careful.
Alright, I'm not going to do the other 2 until we finish Triton Avenue. But oh my god, it seems like they've changed the story a little bit once again, which I'm not bothered by at all. It's kind of cool. What they used to have it was you talk to the sister and help find the brother, but it seems like from the quest icons, we'll be talking to the brother first. I could be wrong. I mean, has the name of what he did. In the original, he lost his wand, you find it broken, and you didn't go save him from the haunted boss. But it seems like it's not the case this time around. I'm going to stop the episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's Wizard101 Let's Play. I'll be continuing episode 3 in a little bit. I'll be uploading that a couple later days this week. And and hopefully we can complete Trian Avenue. I'll even do the Kraken boss quest, which will be really fun to grind later on off camera and get some items and some mounts to help us go faster. And maybe we can go to Grizzleheim next couple of episodes. But I'm going to stop here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you guys did, don't forget to hit that like button if you guys want to see more videos like this. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see more videos by me. I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.